thatoldnerfguy here. Last year, Dart Zone and Adventure Force brought us the Nexus Pro and the Aeon Pro, which were two amazing great blasters. And now, there's a third member in this family, which is the Conquest Pro. Welcome, Stag. The Conquest Pro, third member of the Adventure Force Tactical Strike Pro line. This blaster is half dart only. It does not accept full-length dart. It's because the magazine, it's basically inserted at the rear of the blaster. Yeah, insert any joke you might like here. They are quite easy to make. And this magazine is a 15 round. We are used to 12 round with those Pro blaster. Let's not lose any more time and open this box. I really want to have the feeling for this blaster. This Conquest Pro, I mean, inside the box look very neat. We got two new design for the sides. Yeah, they look different. We have a 15 round magazine with a little notch at the back. Maybe it's for not going too far into the blaster. We got the 15 darts, two spare O-ring as usual. That muzzle brake, which is neat, really. So let's not lose any more time. So in this box, we have some instruction, the two iron sight to put on it, the 15 dart with the two spare O-ring, as they usually do, the new design muzzle brake, which is similar but not similar, neat, and the new 15 round magazine. Okay, let's load it. I'm gonna use dart for this. Yeah, the usual Dart Zone easy load magazine. It's neat. Cool. We have a 15 round new design. Hopefully they're gonna sell those, because I really want to have a few more of those 15 round, but still Talon are doing the trick very well. Wonder if Talon works in this blaster. We're gonna try it out. Guaranteed. Do I have a Talon, a straight one? So yeah, I got one right there. So let's try this thing. Okay, so how do you install this? Pointing up, pointing down, like really pointing up. So you insert that in, it fits in. And it's supposed to have slam fire. Wow. Okay, this is a lot more compact than I was expecting it. Really, this is, in my opinion, this is the answer from Adventure Force and Dart Zone to maybe what is a Rampage, something magazine fed, pump action with slam fire, but this design is neat. Oh, okay, you really need to hold it. It's not gonna be pushed. Oh, it's so weird. Yeah, okay, it's gonna take some practice for this mag release, but it's weird. It's maybe a little more further back would have helped to push it instead of pulling it. Okay, safety. Oh, safety has a nice click to it. Is this? This is what? Okay, and this. Basically, it feeds the dart inside that little chambering area and then pivot it to insert it in the barrel. It's like a dual action. And it got nice Picatinny rail on top of it. Are those... yeah, pretty neat. I might want to install those on another blaster. Yes. Maybe on my Nexus, I don't know. But this thing looked better again without the muzzle brake. Might leave it like that. Without the muzzle brake. With it... is it... yeah. It's cool to give longer tip to it, but... those Dart Zone blaster, I really kind of love them on their straight form without the extension. Yeah, really the look is killer. Adventure Force Dart Zone, you did a great job. Yeah, really the form factor of this and like the texture of this grip. I mean, it got a good look. This thing reminds me of what's that new flywheeler that the Matrix Fire got on each side. This angle grip is super comfortable, and the texture too almost look nicer, a little more matte than the Nexus Pro grip and Aeon Pro grip. This is a step in the right direction. I really love this sci-fi look. Muzzle brake, don't really like it on it. Maybe if you want it for look, it's really nice. It's better than the other one. Maybe I can, yeah, have one right here. You can see the difference. This was the one from the Nexus and Aeon. This is the one from the Conquest. Slight different. This is a nice one. Give you option if you want to modify them, to swap them from one blaster to another. But this form factor is superb. Can I do a small chrono test on it? 146. 147. I'm gonna do a bigger one slightly later on because I want to try that thing on Slamfire. 148. So basically 140-ish and a higher FPS. And for the Slamfire, worked awesome. And I have the feeling it might punch a little more. I don't know. You almost have recoil on this thing. Spring seemed pretty stiff. Let's chrono it, try it on target, and come back for a final word on this blaster. Wow. So chrono test for this Conquest Pro, which is pretty interesting. Let's start with the Aeon Pro mag through it. Let's go shot by shot. I'm gonna try Slamfire right after. A missed chamber. There was an 88 out of nowhere, but we can easily see it's a 150, 145 blaster. The average is 145. That is shot by shot. Let's do a few more shot by shot, and then do it in Slamfire. Slamfire now. Okay, so we have a slight drop, like maybe a 10. maybe a 5-10 FPS drop on the Slamfire. This thing is efficient. The only reason I had mischambering earlier, the clip, the magazine kind of released by itself, which is an issue I only had with Talon so far, but apparently the 12 rounder from the Aeon Pro had this thing going too. Huh. Let's go try that. So the Conquest Pro blaster, in a couple of words, it's innovative, it's efficient, and it's a really fun form factor. I mean, the pump action, short stroke, Slamfire, with the rear loading mechanism, which is almost like witchcraft. When you look through the jam door, if you prime it back and you open it, it's like the dart move a little up, chambers into a dart gate, then turn 90 degrees, and then there's a pusher that pushes through this dart gate to engage it. That means the FPS on this thing is very consistent. It's a little less consistent and a little less, I mean a lot less accurate, but a little less velocity when you go into Slamfire. But single shot, this is a breeze. I mean, this short prime, this efficiency, I didn't really had jam. I had a misfire or two maybe during the fire test or the chronograph test, because I had the occasional magazine dislodging when slam firing too harsh on it, or sometimes just too slow. If you take your time very slowly, you might disengage the magazine. Might have something to do with a spring not being hard enough inside or something. I'm gonna open it and check that thing up, but otherwise this is awesome. The mag is gravity dropped like very easily. The 12 round from the Nexus and Aeon fit in it like a breeze. Like, if you want to gravity drop your mag, the Talon doesn't really work. I mean, you're gonna have to pull on it. So I would suggest stick to the Adventure Force Pro mag for this one. It will hold a little more, but on Slamfire, I had the same issue as with the Talon, where the mag just dislodged with the 12 rounder. I don't know if there's something to do with this little notch here, giving it some anchor point to be more solid, or if it's just the release spring inside. Other than that, this is almost a perfect blaster. 145 to 155 FPS, pretty much constant. Even Warm Dart gives you decent FPS out of that thing. About 130 on Slamfire, which is great. And I had imagined this thing to be a lot bigger. I was imagining like maybe a longer pump action. This one is a short, compact, and fun blaster. Really, Dart Zone, you innovate with this one. You brought something. I always say I like blaster that brings something, but this thing brought something. The vertical load on this thing is something new and something awesome. Please continue in that direction, and I hope we're gonna see the Dart Zone Mark II version of the AF Pro very soon. That's it for this video. This is clearly a winner and a picker. Link in the description for this blaster. It's at Walmart. I think it's out of stock right now, but it will come back. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at thatoldnerfguy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that bell to stay notified for my latest video. This was Dave Fatag. See you next time. Bye.